everyone, this is Amanda at Amanda's Booktopia. If you're new here, welcome, and if not, welcome back. And today I am bringing to you my April TBR, and I have a special guest. I hope you guys remember these cards. If you do not remember or are new to my channel, this is my penguin deck that I've created based off the game Don't Break the Ice. Like when I first started my channel, I was using that actual game, and I was getting tired of hearing so much noise trying to push out the ice. But the game, for those that don't know what Don't Break the Ice game is, you have a penguin in the middle, and you're trying to make sure the penguin doesn't fall through the ice. So I decided to make it into like a deck, and I have cards in here that say penguin. If I get the penguin card, my fiance Ray gets to choose a book for me. It could be any book. Does not have to be one I own. It could be absolutely anything. And those cards terrify me because I never know what he's going to pick. All the other cards have prompts on it. And I have a bunch of planned books I already plan on reading. I'm hoping with these cards, I could fit those books into my TBR because that would make everything so much easier. And back when I used to play this game, I was getting numbers that were like when I was asking like Alexa or Siri to pick a number for me, it was giving me like 20. And that's way too many books. I used to be able to do that. Except this past almost a year, half a year, almost a year, it's been way too hard to get to that many books. And well, this year I've been trying to relax on that and not pressure myself. And I do not do punishments because it's like, honestly, I feel like a punishment is not going to help me, it's just going to hurt me. So that's why I don't do those. But I'm bringing these cards back for April and possibly May. After that, you might not see them for a while because June's going to be a huge month of readathons. So just for this month and May, you might see these cards. So I am excited to bring these back. However, we're not going to do crazy numbers like last year. I'm going to ask Alexa to give me a number between 1 and 12. And however many it says is how many cards I'll pull. Hopefully it's not too harsh on me and I don't have to fit in so many books. Because I also want to do some mood reading and get to books I like to get to. So I have an idea for a video project that I want to do that I haven't done yet. Actually 2. One of which I wanted to do in March, but that did not work out. And there was buddy reads in March that I did not get to. So I apologize to those people who I was going to buddy read with for March. I might push those into April. If Alexa's nice enough, maybe I could fit that in with the rest of my mood reading for the month of April, depending on how many cards we pull. So let me ask Alexa, hey Alexa, give me a number between 1 and 12.
Here's a number between 1 and 12. It's 12.
What? I did not see that coming. I guess it came back with a vengeance. It must have missed me and wanted to give me the high numbers again. So I guess we're picking 12 books. Technically, there's already 11 books I plan on reading, so maybe I could fit all the books into these cards and I only have to pick one extra. That would be amazing. So let's see what happens. Hopefully the cards are nice to me and there's no penguins in here that I draw because that would make me nervous. So here's card number 1. Book that ends with an even number of pages. Ooh. That's a good one because that could be any of these books that I would like to get to. Let me look and see what I've got for even number of pages. This one is 382. That's perfect. That's an even number of pages right there. Cool. So I'm going to throw in Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. I am psyched to get to this book. And I have a video project planned with this book. So this is perfect, and it's 382 pages. The first book I picked up I am so excited. So, book number 1, Sunrise on the Reaping. And now to pull book number 2. Let's see what we get. Come on, cards, please be nice to me. Ooh, a new to me author. Do I have any in here? Actually, I do. I have 2. Actually, 3. I have 3 that are new to me here. I think I'm going to go with First Time Caller by B.K. Borson, because I've never read anything from this author before. And this is also the same book for the Sweeney Readers Romance Book Club, run by my besties, Kaylani from Kaylani Simply Me, Dana from Dana Ella, and Karina from She Dreams in Words. And I really would love to read this with them. My bestie Karina told me I should get this book for reasons before I even knew it was a book club pick. So I'm like, great. This works perfect. And it's a new to me author because I've never read anything by B.K. Borson yet. So this works perfect for that. So that's book number 2 down already. This is great. So far, all the books I want to read fit within these cards, and I'm loving it. Alright, so now we're going to pull for book number 3. Let's see what we get. We have a library book. None of these books are from the library. And I do not have KU. I'm going to allow myself a veto on this one because I do not own any library books, physically or otherwise. Actually, that's not quite true. Hold on. I do have books out on Libby that I need to read. Let me go look and see what I've got for library books through Libby. I almost forgot that I have some of those. And I have a couple that just came in today, which would be amazing. I think for this one, I wanted to get to this one sooner rather than later. So for a library book that I'm going to get from Libby, I'm going to go with A Scorpion and the Night Blossom by Amelie Wenzel. And I don't know anything about it except that it's YA fantasy, and I love YA fantasy. So for a library book, we're going to do Scorpion and the Night Blossom. I'm excited to try out this author because I have never read from her before either. So that'll be fun. So that is 3 books down. Now for our book number 4. Let's see. Hopefully the cards are nice. Book from favorite genre. Ooh. That works perfect also. This game is being so nice right now. I am loving it. Because I have a few sitting here right next to me, which is great. So which one should I go for? Because I got 3 that are from my favorite genre sitting right next to me. I just gotta figure out which one I want to do for this one. Favorite genre. You know what? This will be perfect. I'm gonna go with this one. So we have Guild by Raven Kennedy. This is also from my 13 Books from 13 Friends challenge. My friend Lindsay said that I absolutely need to read this. And she also has a channel on YouTube called She Is Booked and Busy. You should go check her out. This is the first in the Plated Prisoner series. And it's fantasy, which is one of my favorite genres. Fantasy romance has always been one of my absolute favorites. And all I know is that it's a Midas retelling. And we're following Arin and King Midas. And that's all I really know. So this works perfect for favorite genre. I love retellings. I love fantasy romance. I think this is going to be great. Plus, another reason why I wanted to read Guild is because Jess from Honest Fiction, I'm in her Patreon, and I was at a Patreon live show last night talking about Lady of Darkness, and we all decided we wanted to read Guild together starting April 1st. So this will probably be my first book for April, because we all said we wanted to read this. I also own a special edition of this, but I figured it'd be easier to read a paperback, and so That way I don't dirty up my special edition. So this is perfect for favorite genre, and I am very excited to get to this one. We have 4 books on the TBR. Let's see if we can get book number 5. Let's see if they continue to be nice to me. Let's go with this card. An author's sophomore book. That means an author's sophomore book is their second book. I don't know if I have anything, do I? Actually, I think I do. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this book is her sophomore book. So, Love Song for Ricky Wilde by Tia Williams. I am buddy reading this with Madison from Mads Reads. I will link her down below if you want to check out her channel. She's a much newer YouTuber, but I really enjoy watching her, and we decided we wanted to buddy read together. So for April, I will be reading this with her, and it works out for an author's second book. Because I know her first book is 7 Days in June, and I've never read that, but I've heard great things. And then I heard great things about this one. And my bestie Karina also really enjoyed this book. So I am excited to give this author a go and see if I could like her. So far this game has been great to me, and I'm loving it. That is 5 books down. Now to pull for book number 6, and I am loving these cards right now. Hopefully it stays that way. Let's go with this one. An author that shares your first name. Are you kidding me? I have nothing here with an author with my first name. I know I have an audiobook that shares my first name. You know what? I haven't vetoed anything yet. I don't really feel like looking, to be honest with you guys. And I'd rather not use this card right now. So I'm going to use my veto on this one card. From here on out, if I decide I want to veto, I could veto up to 2, but no more than that. So I'm going to veto this card and move on to a different card, because I don't have anything that I like to prioritize right now with an author with my name. I'm sure there is plenty out there, but right now that does not suit my TBR. So we're going to set that aside for right now, and we're going to try again. We're going for book number 6 again. First person POV. Okay, let me look and see what I got here. Let's see, will this one work? Yep, this one has first person. So I'm going to use War D by Frida McFadden for first person point of view, or point of view, in case you don't know what POV is. The reason why I wanted to read this book, because I watched this booktuber named Katie from Katie's Reading, or Katie is Reading, Katie's Reading, something like that. I'll link her down below. But for the month of April, her book club that she runs with her friend Paige, they decided they're going to read this book this month. And I wanted to read more of her backlist, Frida McFadden anyways. And this was also a gift from my bestie Dana. So I figured I might as well start knocking out her backlist. So I'm going to try enjoying Katie's live show and read War D with them. So this is working out great. I am loving this. So that was book number 6. Now let's pull for book number 7. Let's see what we get. Let's go with something down here. Paranormal. I don't think I have anything here that's paranormal that I really want to read right now. You know what? This is going to be my second veto. And I cannot veto any more cards, because I'm not feeling paranormal right now. So we're going to veto this one. This is my last veto. I cannot veto any more cards. So we're going to put that one down and try again. Let's try and go for something a little bit different, shall we? We have an Instagram rec. So basically I got to scroll on Instagram and find something that is on my TBR. that I would like to read, that is. Oh, here's one. I'm currently reading the second book in this series, and if I could finish it soon, I could read the third book in the series. Because I own the third. And it's in this picture. Alright, and it has Slaying the Vampire Conqueror on here. So there's this picture of all the Crowns of Nyaxia series here on Instagram. And I own the whole series that's currently out. And I'm currently reading the second book, The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. So for Instagram Rack, I think I'm going to read The Songbird and the Heart of Stone. And then, because I do want to read Slaying the Vampire Conqueror, but I want to finish the series. I mean, there's another book coming, but it's not out yet, so I might as well get caught up, right? So I think I'm going to go with The Songbird and the Heart of Stone for Instagram Rack, because I do want to continue. I am enjoying the second one after all. That's 7 books down. Now for book number 8. This is going to be a big TBR. Hopefully I could get through all these books. That's a lot of books. Thanks to Alexa. Thank you, Alexa. A hyped book. Okay. I could go down with this. Because this is also my Fiction Falls book club book for the month of April. Me and Clint, we're having a live show on Clint's channel for this book. And everyone's loving this book right now. And everywhere I turn, everyone's giving this 5 stars. So this is perfect for hyped. So we're going to go with Our Infinite Face by Laura Steven. And I do have a live show date set up already for this book. It's going to be on April 27th, which is, I believe, a Sunday, at 3 p.m. Eastern. And we will be discussing this book on that day over on Clint's channel, Reads Readers. I will link him down below so you can come join us if you'd like to. And I am very excited to read this because everywhere I turn, everyone is loving this book. So this is perfect for a hyped book. Alright, so that's book number 8. Now, let's go for book number 9. At least we're getting close to the end. This is a lot of books. Let's go with this one. Weapon on the cover. Alright, so this took some heavy consideration because all the ones I really wanted to read do not have weapons on the cover. So I decided to go with one I've already started in the month of March. It was a soft DNF at the time. I think I'm going to try again. And it was a gift from Just Romance Fiction. And I do eventually want to finish this book. I just don't know if I'm going to be feeling it in April. But since I've already started it, maybe I'll give it a shot and try and finish it. And it does have a weapon on the cover. It has like a knife right here in the middle, so it works for that. So I'll at least try and do my best to finish the book. Because I have started. And I did like what I've read. Just wasn't feeling it at the time. So maybe April will be the time and I'll like it. We will see. Don't know, but we'll find out. So we gotta pick 3 more. Alright, let's see. Hopefully the cards can go back to being nice again, because they were doing so well in the beginning. Hooked You from the First Line. Okay. Not a bad card. Let me see if this one works, because I need to read this one anyways. I could get this to the right page. Scarlett couldn't tell what was real and what was a dream, is the first line in this one. Well, that sounds interesting. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one, because that definitely hooked me. This is Lady of Shadows by Melissa K. Rorich, and I'm a part of the Patreon for Just Romance Fiction, and right now we are doing a read-along together on our Patreon of the series, and the first line definitely hooked me. So I think we're going to go with this. And this is book number 10, so we just got to pick 2 more, and this TBR can be over. because it's going a little out of orbit here. So let's bring it back down to earth, shall we? And hopefully I don't have that many more books that I absolutely need to read left. I have a box set here and then one other book that I absolutely plan on reading. So let's see what we could find here. Alright. A big book that's 400 pages or more. Oh man, people. I could have used Lady of Shadows for this one. Let's see. I plan on getting the ebook for this anyway, and it's over 400 pages. So this is great. I could throw in the Throws and Chills book for this one. For the Throws and Chills book for the month of April is Tell Me What You Did by Carter Wilson. I am very excited to read this. This has been on my radar for quite a while, and there's a podcast element, and I'm down for it. So I'm excited. So that was what, book number 11, if I'm not mistaken? Throws and Chills book is number 11. Okay, so we just need one more card, and we are done with the TBR. Oh yeah, and there's a book coming out on April 1st that I also really, really want to read in the month of April. So I almost forgot about it. So let's see what we got. Oh no, we have a penguin card. I was really hoping this wasn't going to happen, but it came up. Are you ready, Ray?
Alright, you get to read The Poppy Wars, the first book.
The Poppy Wars?
I can't remember the name of it, yep.
By R.F. Kuang?
Yep.
Well, it's a good thing I've downloaded it on Prime Reading a while back. So I have it on my Kindle already. So it looks like I'm reading The Poppy Wars, thanks to Ray. I'm sure he's very excited about this, because he's been telling me to read the series for ages, even though he accidentally spoiled the ending of the last book for me. Yep. But everyone's been telling me that the journey to get there is really, really good. And I do have it downloaded on my Kindle from Prime Reading, so looks like I'm reading The Poppy Wars in the month of April as well.
The first book.
At least the first book. Poppy Wars is the name of the first book. You did know that, right?
Sure.
So that is the 12 books I'll be reading. So let's go over them one more time. We got a lot of books. And books I was not expecting to read. Oh wait, I almost forgot. Was there another one? Yes, there was one more book. So actually we have 13 books, because there was another book that I wanted to get to. So I have the audiobook for No Place Left to Hide by Megan Lawley. We just read her Thrills and Chills book for the month of March. Her first book, That's Not My Name. And I wanted to continue reading more from that author. So I will also be listening to the audio of No Place Left to Hide. It's like 7 hours and 44 minutes. I could get that done in one day of work probably. Maybe 2. So actually there's 13 because I want to listen to that at work. So starting from the beginning, we have Sunrise on the Reaping for a book that ends with an even number of pages. And then we also have First Time Caller by B.K. Borison, which was a new to me author. Then we have a library book, which is A Scorpion and the Night Blossom by Amelie Wenzel. And then we also have Guild by Raven Kennedy for book from favorite genre. And then we've got A Love Song for Ricky Wilde by Tia Williams for an author's sophomore book. And then we have War D by Frida McFadden for first person point of view. And for an Instagram rec, we have The Songbird and the Heart of Stone by Carissa Broadbent, which I forgot to bring out, but It's okay. I'll put up a picture. And then we have Our Infinite Fates for a Heights book. I almost pinched my finger. Jeez. And then we also have Meadow Slinger for a weapon on the cover. And then we have Lady of Shadows by Melissa K. Rorich for Hooked from the First Line. And then we also have Tell Me What You Did by Carter Wilson for a book over 400 pages. And then we have The Poppy Wars by R.F. Kwong for the Penguin card from The Amazing Ray. So that is 12 books that these are the physical books that I've got, plus the other books that I mentioned that I do not have physical copies for. As well, actually there's 13 because No Place Left to Hide is number 13. That'll be my audiobook for the month, and these are all the physical ones, besides the ebooks. So, we got a lot of books. Hopefully I could get to all of these in April. And actually, I almost forgot, because for Sunrise on the Reaping, I was planning on doing a vlog for that, along with my box set of the Hunger Games series that I got from the deluxe version. So technically, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, that's 17. So, I'm going to try and get to as many of these as I possibly can. However, there may be tweaks in case I don't get to a couple of them. Because, well, there's a lot of books. But I'm going to try and get to as many as I can. So, have you read any of these? If you did, I'd love to know your thoughts. Are you planning on reading any of these as well in the month of April? Are you joining us for Fiction Falls? We would love to know. I would love to know all the things. And that's all I have for this April TBR. If you got this far into the video, why don't you leave me a crown for Lady of Shadows? This is on the cover. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a huge thumbs up. If you want to see more bookish content from me, make sure you smash the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you on the next one.